Hi everybody, it's Julie the Whippy Chick here with another video, and today's video is all about finding time to do your hobbies. A lot of us have more than one hobby, and but there's not a lot of hours in the day. So I've actually got a little list here that I'm going to go over with you of places and spots in your day where you can maybe find a little hidden time. So tip number one is your lunch break. That's what I'm doing right now. I'm on my lunch break. I usually have a very quick lunch of a protein shake. But usually, even with only a half-hour lunch, I can usually get in a good solid 20 minutes of hook time. So utilize your lunch break for hooking. It's a lot of fun. And sometimes it's a little hidden time for some different hobbies. Okay, let's move on to number two. And this one I use a lot, but I don't use it for crocheting as much. I use it for yoga, but it's to get up before everybody else in the house. I get up very early in the morning, and it's perfect for me to do yoga because it's before the day has had any opportunities to give me interruptions, right? If I put it off until the evening, there's been plenty of opportunity for the day to have various interruptions. Somebody needs something from you. Maybe somebody needs you to wash their special shirt, or maybe someone needs you to go to the store and pick up grandma's prescription, or something like that. There's all kinds of interruptions that happen to us during the day. So first thing in the morning, you're not likely to get those interruptions, and you're going to have that time to yourself. Now, like I said, for me, I use it for yoga, but it's also a great opportunity to get some extra crochet time in. You know, turn on a little quiet music, the house is all quiet. Give yourself that little extra me time, right? Okay, ready for number three? Number three, let me check my list. Oh, so wait time. Okay, so there's always lots of wait time in our day. We're at the doctor's office waiting for our appointment, or we're at school waiting for our kids to get out so we can pick them up. One time I even saw a woman at the vet, and she was in her car knitting while, you know, the vet came and took the dog inside to do whatever they do in the vet's office, but she was in her car knitting. So wait times happen, and if you just keep some supplies in your car and, you know, maybe just work on a granny square blanket, you know, by the end of the year, maybe you have enough squares to make yourself a blanket just from sitting in the car working on those little tiny squares, you know, that eventually you'd get enough of them, it works out into something really big. So wait time in the car is a great time to get a little bit of extra hook time in. Number four, join a crochet club. And if there's no crochet clubs to join, start one. There are so many crocheters out there who would love to be part of your club. It would be great. And it sets aside a certain block of time to spend with other people doing the things that you both love. And it doesn't have to be like a club where you go someplace and leave your house. It could be a virtual club. Do it via Zoom. That would be cool too. Maybe you're watching this video and there's a lot of other like-minded people watching these videos, and you see each other in the chat rooms at different, you know, different live streams. Hook up with those people. Say, hey, who would like to start a crochet club with me? It's just going to be Zoom, but it sets aside a block of time that's your time to do what you like to do, and meet with other people who like to do it too. Number five is kind of similar to number four, only it's without the club. Just schedule time where you're going to do your hobby. You know, maybe it's knitting, maybe it's crocheting, maybe it's adult coloring, maybe it's diamond painting, maybe it's yoga. Whatever your hobby is, set aside that time in your day or in your week to do it. You know, one of the days of the week that I like is Friday nights. I used to like to go out on Friday nights, go to the movies with my fella, you know, or go out to dinner. But now I just look forward to staying home and watching old television shows like The Waltons and crocheting. That's my thing. I like that. So set aside that specific date or time where you can just crochet or whatever your hobby is. Six. Take it with you on your commute. A lot of people commute by bus, a lot of people commute by train, a lot of people carpool. Bring your project bag with you, and when other people are doing the driving, you do the hooking. Win-win. Oh, and back to number 6. If you're a little concerned about that whole crocheting in public stuff, because people might look at you, generally people are looking at you because they're interested in what you're making. And if people ask you what you're making, tell them. They're genuinely interested. Maybe they're trying to learn how to do it themselves, or maybe they do it too and you've just met a new crochet buddy. You never know. Number 7. Number 7 is to combine hobbies. So I love to read, and I love to listen to music, and I love to watch TV, but I also love to color, and I love to crochet, and I love to knit. So what you can do is combine those things. Listen to your book on Audible while you're crocheting, or watch TV while you're coloring, or listen to music while you're knitting. Combine those things together, and then you have more time to do both. I even listen to books when I'm driving. Driving's not particularly a hobby though, but it makes sense. That way you get to enjoy everything that you want to enjoy. Number 8. Number 8. Number 8 is going to be tricky for a lot of us, and that is give the cell phone a rest. Cell phones are wonderful for all kinds of things. They can make us more efficient. They can give us reminders to do things. They keep us in touch with everybody we know. But they're also incredibly good at wasting your time. You can fall down a rabbit hole on TikTok or Instagram or Facebook, and the next thing you know, a half hour, 45 minutes has gone by and you've just been looking at your screen. So set aside the phone while you're doing your hobby. Put it aside. You don't need to check your Instagram messages all the time, unplug. Take that time, set the phone aside, and unplug. Number 9. Number 9 is a good one, and actually it does involve the cell phone. So if you are needing to be on your phone because you're connecting with a family member or a loved one or a good friend, and you really want to catch up with them, put them on speakerphone. And then you can crochet or knit or whatever your hobby is. You can do that while you're talking to them. And if you choose to do it on FaceTime, they can see what you're doing too. So win-win, right? They love to know what your hobbies are too. Share it with them. Just do it on speakerphone so you can continue doing it while you communicate with them. Okay, number 10. Number 10 is Soccer Moms Unite, or football moms, or hockey moms, or dads. I shouldn't assume that it's always moms that are doing the crocheting. But anyway, if you've got a kid doing sports, bring your project with you. You're spending that time on the bleachers while they're practicing. Yeah, totally crochet while you're doing it. I understand when they're having a game, you probably want to pay close attention to the game and the outcome. But if it's just a practice, yeah, bring your stuff, man. And again, you might just meet someone else there who has the same hobbies and has the same interests as you, and you might, meet your new bestie. You never know. So that about sums up my list, my 10 top tips for finding time to crochet. I hope you enjoyed it, and I hope you got something out of it, and I hope you make time for you. All right, everybody, thanks so much for watching, and I'll see you next time.